Hello everyone and welcome to another video, and in this one we are just going to be giving an update on how the world looks right now. As you can probably see on your screen, we have opened up a tab, and the title is Evans Island, Nova Scotia, Canada, USD 1 million from privateislandsonline.com. So the reason why I have this tab open is because Cavilaia has just made an important buy right now. Cavilaia has today just completed an agreement with the Nova Scotian Prime Minister, Tim Houston, to purchase Evans Island. Now, considering that the Evans Island purchase is for $1 million US, we had to just convert it to Canadian, and that comes out to $1,364,615. So it's 364,000 more in Canadian. Originally, it was gonna be paid in US dollars, which would come out to around 200,000 crowns. But I just paid it full in cash in Canadian dollars. I repeat, though, is $1,364,615. Cavilaia has successfully purchased Evans Island in Nova Scotia. Now, if we go over, I'm just gonna copy this. Here, that that would be here. Google Maps. Just gonna load a little bit, and here it is. So that is Evans Island compared. Why is it so laggy? Alright, we're loading. So this is Evans Island off the coast. I'm just gonna zoom out a little bit so we can see that. So it is right beside Prince Edward Island. It isn't very small. It's pretty small. But it's on this part of Nova Scotia. It's near Prince Edward Island. It's in a lake. It's surrounded by a lake, and I have officially purchased it now. You may be wondering why, considering it's completely cut off from the rest of the world. It's not an island that I can use strategically, war-wise. No, it isn't. Technically, it is not cut off from the rest of the world. But still, it's right in the heart of this cluster of land here. Why would you buy this island here? Well, I'll tell you why. I want to start making stops in our allied countries to take just a tiny bit of land to have there, because I want to have a secure relationship with our allies, and having a little bit of land in there that I own makes me a little bit more secure with our allies. I can help them as well with this island. It'll all work out. Now, if we go back to this description, the island was start. Evans Island is a heavily wooded 330-acre island with several freshwater ponds and two significant coves, one of which is sandy and suitable for swimming. Both are suitable for the construction of docks. The coastline is rocky bluffs, so we can put docks there. We can start making trade. I mean, this can be a country. We can make this sovereign, but it is officially Cavilaian. Going on to the second paragraph here. The island was farmed at one time, and the center of the island contains former pastures, which are now overgrown. There was a farmhouse and outbuildings, but only parts of the stone foundations remain. There are currently no structures on the island and no electricity. So that's gonna have to be something that we invest in. We have to make electricity. We have to get internet. We have to start building structures, and we can make this a prospering land. The island has a southern exposure to the Atlantic Ocean, as we can see here, right here. But significantly is protected from the brunt of the Atlantic storms by the presence of Rabbit Island, which is due south of Evans Island and serves as a protective barrier/reef. So if we search up it's Rabbit Island, some interesting names here. This is something. Rabbit Island. Yeah, I'm not sure that that's what they're talking about. So we're just gonna exit out of that and pretend we never saw it. So it's a 330-acre island. It isn't as big. I did see. I was looking at other islands today, and I was seeing some very like a 3,000 acre. I was like, what? It was around like 2 million USD. So I just wanted to make a stop there. This it's not developed. We can do that. We can claim that we did that. So this is the sale. This is what I want to update you on. I already made a sales document. So I documented what it was, what it was for, and how much it was. I have enough signatures, not real signatures. I just put their initials in signature, and it all looks, it's all good. So I just wanted to take a few minutes, maybe two or so, to just scope out some islands that maybe we can make a stop in. I mean, look at this. In Asia, there's an island, 160 million US dollars. We're on high to low price right now, so it's just a lot of money. Oh, this one, I really want that island, honestly. I mean, that's just really nice. It's sold already. I don't know who has that much money going on private islands incorporated. Pumpkin Key, it's alright. It's developed. There's a resort with an airport in the Maldives. Okay, maybe we can make that a military checkpoint. Who knows? But you know what? Maybe we don't make it a military checkpoint. It's already making money from resorts and stuff. But look at that. I mean, that's not even an island. Well, it is an island technically, but well, is it an island? It could be like a boat. Is it floating or is it like on a piece of land? That's just way out of place. This is recommended to me. I was just looking at islands and it says 1 acre. It's in a state. What I want to do is I want to do size high to low. I mean, look at that, 100,000 acres in the Chilean Patagonia, 38 million. That other one was a was it 300 million or no 100 million, whatever. Way more money than that. That's in Chile. Oh, we can't buy that because Chile are not our friends. So I just want to take a look at that again. I want to get this one too. I was looking at this one before. I saw Evans Island. Yeah, these are nice. Maybe we'll take a look at that later in the coming days. But there are other things that I want to talk about, and we will get to that right now. We will be talking about Biyroagh right now. Um, this is not going to be talking good about Biyroagh because right now there is really nothing to talk good about Biyroagh. Byroagh's homicide rate has just jumped 0.3% over last month, and honestly, we as a people and me as the king, we will not stand for this any longer. This is gone for too long, and the violence and gang violence in this province, I can't We can't survive it this way. This cannot happen. So I have made a decision. There will be a vote on November 3rd, starting from 6 a.m., 6:30 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. November 3rd. This vote is to remove Biyroagh executive Anthony Bowers. Now, Biyroagh executive Anthony Bowers just really has not um, done his job, and every executive has to do their job. Obviously, that's what they're there for. Um, and you know what? It's he hasn't done it. Just like the Nevenskin executive Iziam Cavilaia, he was removed, and Nevenska is prospering, and that's one of the reasons why I'm making this vote, because Nevenska is now prospering. There's tourists, there are people immigrating, and overall, it's doing very well. So, what's going to happen? Well, there are going to be three options on the vote. It will be number one, keep Anthony Bowers in office. Number two, remove Anthony Bowers from office. Or number three, place Biyroagh under executive, kingly slash special, pardon me, kingly slash special advisor control. Those will be the three options, and the voters will vote on that. Um, Personally, I do hope that Anthony Bowers is removed. Um, we don't have a replacement yet, but we are going to go searching for executives that really will help Biyroagh thrive, because Biyroagh is the most what do you call it? They are the most improved province, because we want to get the gang violence and get the violence out. We want to just live our daily lives, go to work, improve the province, construction, whatever, making it just easier to go about life without having to be worried on every street corner, especially in most of the region. They are the most developed in terms of technology and buildings and construction and things like that. They are the most developed. They have a train, a non-stop train that just stops for stops and stuff like that, but it just keeps going throughout the entire province. And I know that sounds crazy, but it is true. There are multiple trains, of course, but um, throughout the entire province, it goes throughout. And we are doing this. We are developing them more. We are focusing on them more than any other province, not by big margins, by a couple percentages. Um, we were focusing on them just a bit more because we want to get them over the hump of violence and things like that. We want to get them into development, and we want to get them into working and things like that. We want to do that. But the vote will take place on November 3rd, starting 6:30 a.m. and ending at 10:30 p.m. on the same date. I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great day.